Hey everybody, how's it going? So we got a specs and information video on the Metabo 36V triple hammer impact driver kit. I'll also let you know that there's two different variants of this kit. So please stick around, check out the video, and I'll see you guys there. I got this kit from Lowe's. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, how's it going? Alright, so today we're going to be doing a specs and information video on this kit that I picked up from Lowe's. There's two variants of this kit. Lowe's sells both, but this is the only one that's in store at the moment. This kit is the 36V triple hammer from Metabo HPT, 1859 inch-pounds, max torque, 4-speed modes. This one is the model that includes two 2.5 amp hour multi-volt batteries. Right there. It is model Whiskey Henry 36 Delta Bravo Greg. Now the difference between this kit and the other model, this kit comes with the 2.5 amp hours multi-volt batteries, which would be a 5 amp hour battery. In 18 volt mode, it's a 2.5 amp hour in 36 volt mode. The Whiskey Henry 36 Delta Bravo Mary, instead of the G, there's an M. That kit comes with two 4.0 amp hour batteries, 36 volt multi-volt batteries instead of the 2.5s. So the 2.5s are in 36 volt mode, and in the 18 volt mode they are actually 5 amp hour batteries. So this kit comes basically with 2.5 amp hour, 5 amp hour multi-volt batteries. The Whiskey Henry 36 Delta Bravo Mary, that kit is also on Lowe's. That kit comes with two of the 4 amp hour batteries. So they're 4 amp hour batteries in 36 volt mode, and they're 8 amp hour batteries in 18 volt mode. So the difference is, this is a 36 volt 18 volt multi-volt battery. This is the 8 amp hour or the 4 amp hour 8 amp hour 18 volt 4 amp hour 36 volt. This one is Bravo Sam Lima 36 Bravo 18. So it's 18 volt 4.0 amp hour times 2 units, 72 watt hour times 2 unit. So this one is the 4 amp hour / 8 amp hour. So the difference is, and there is no difference in price. This one's $279. I picked it up at Lowe's in store. Lowe's doesn't have the 4 amp hour 36 volt 8 amp hour kit times 2 batteries. They don't have that one in store yet. I really wanted the other kit because they were both the same price. So this one's $279 with two 2.5 amp hour 36 volt multi-volt batteries, or 5 amp hour batteries in 18 volt mode. And the other kit is also $279, but instead you get two 4 amp hour 36 volt batteries in multi-volt batteries, and they in 18 volt mode are actually 8 amp hours. So the kits are the same other than that, and I'll show you this real quick before we get into it. I will leave links down in the description below for both kits, depending on what you guys want to look at. So Whiskey Henry 36 Delta Bravo Greg, it's this kit right here. Two 36 volt multi-volt 2.5 amp hour batteries, charger, and case. Now if you look at this guy right here, very top, it says Whiskey Henry 36 Delta Bravo. So there is no M, there's no G, but if you do look up WH36DBM, it comes out to this exact same kit. So you can also link it as, you know, Whiskey Henry 36 Delta Bravo. Just remove the G off of it. This one comes with 2 4-amp-hour batteries for this one. 2 4-amp-hour times 2. This one at the top, WH36DBG, comes with 2 2.5s. So that's the only difference. They're the exact same price, $279. They also have that same variant for the hammer drill as well. So you can get the hammer drill in store with 2 2.5 amp hour multi-volt or 5 amp hour 18 volt batteries in store, and the 4 amp hour kits are usually only online. I don't know if they're going to get them in store or not. Okay, so we're going to open this up. I do have an 8 amp hour sitting right there. 8 amp hour 18 volt, 4 amp hour in 36 volt. This one doesn't want to unlatch, so we're just gonna cut it. Okay. So the information on this guy, before I open it real quick. Cordless impact driver, standard, normal, 2 hammers. New technology, this one has 3 hammers. Exclusive triple hammer technology. Information on the back. Battery capability information. 36 volt tools, 2.5 amp hour. 18 volt tools, 5 amp hour. Says it right there. You guys can pause it if you like. Take you guys off this tripod real quick. There you go. Includes 2 2.5 amp hour lithium ion batteries, charger, carry case, and the tool. I don't think specifications on this guy. Specs are drive 1/4 inch, 6.35 millimeter hex, no load speed, 0 to 900 in speed 1. Or not speed 1, but no load speed 0 to 900 and 2,900 RPMs. Impact rate is 0 to 4,100 impacts a minute. Max torque is 1,859 inch-pounds or 210 Newton meters. Small screw 5/32 to 3/8, 4 to 10 millimeter. Ordinary bolt 3/16 to 23/32. 5 to 18 millimeter. High tension bolt 3/16 to 9/16. 5 to 14 millimeter. Battery amp hours 2.5. Tool weight is 3.5 pounds with a 2.5 amp hour battery. So that is all the specs that's on the back of the box and the side of the box. I also have the 18 volt variant of this guy. So it's not a big deal. I wanted the other kit because if you think about it, you know, the 2.5s are $39, where these 4 amp hour, 8 amp hour batteries are $179 or $189 a piece. So if you get the $279 kit that comes with the 2 4/8 amp hour multi-volt batteries, that's kind of the better deal for $279. But it doesn't, in my opinion, matter because of the fact that I bought it for testing as well as I wanted this tool. This case is very, very nice. I like this case. I don't normally use cases, so what I normally do with these cases is I normally put them in my barn with the rest of the cases because I normally don't leave the tools in these cases, but I always keep the cases in case I ever need them. Just pull this zip tie off. Kind of wanted to be informative, so all the major information's at the beginning of the video. So if your instruction booklets, and that's what I like about Metabo, is they give you detailed booklets. So it looks like the case is exactly the same. So these, you can see the size difference between these guys. There's a huge size difference. Not dramatically, but there is a size difference. So if we put them head to head, the 2.5 is definitely smaller. This is 45 watt hours times 2. This one is 72 watt hours times 2 units. So the batteries are definitely different, which I'm not mad about it because these are a little bit more compact. I wanted to pick some of these up. It looks like the case probably is meant, yeah. So the case also fits. If you guys want to leave this in the case, it will also fit the bigger batteries. So they don't technically make a special kit or a special case just for these batteries. So I'll give you an example. Pop this one on here. Oops, gotta take the clip off. There you go. So if I put it back in here, it will technically fit the 8 amp hour / 4 amp hour compared to the one it came with. I like these 2.5s. They're definitely a lot more compact on the hammer drill and impact driver. Definitely more compact. You can see that it wiggles in here, but not a big deal. Another charger. These are good chargers. The only thing I hate about these chargers, it does have a USB port in the back. The only thing I hate about them is this light bar is always on, and I'll show you guys real quick. So here's my other charger. You can see how it's flashing. So that bar always flashes. I don't know why. This one says 14.4 volt, 18 volt. You got the USB button to power the USB on and off. That's USB on, off. I think this charger looks a little different. Yeah, it looks a little different. 14.4, 18 volt, and 36 volt. It's the same thing, 18 and 36. Just it looks like they changed the label on them. Lithium with cooling system, 14.4 volt to 18 volt. I'm sure this one I know does 36 volt because that is what was provided with the 36 volt kit. Because what I originally bought was a different tool. I bought a table saw, the Metabo table saw. Ended up picking up the battery and a chart and this battery and that charger that's plugged in over here in a kit for $199, and I ended up getting a free item. But we'll move the charger out the way. Now I have 2 chargers. This looks like the newest charger, to be honest with you, because the kits now, the battery kits, you know, with the 4 amp hour, 8 amp hour does come with this style charger now. So we're gonna move the case out the way. It does feel like a very nice sturdy case. I do like the case. The case is gray on the back. That's what it says on the front. So we'll move that out the way. Alright, so this battery has 2 bars. This battery has 2 bars as well. And my 18 volt model is this guy right here. They look pretty much identical, except the IP65 on this guy says MV right here. So they moved the brushless emblem on the 18 volts a lot bigger, where they moved the IP56 rating and made the brushless label smaller, put it all right here on the multi-volt, and they put the MV for multi-volt over here, so you know it's a 36 volt tool right here. So that is the difference. Sides, the top looks a little different. So this one has light on and off with trigger, and this has a little battery indicator. Let me turn this light back on. You guys can't see what I'm talking about. There you go. So this, you push this to see how much battery you have. This is for the older 18 volt batteries. I don't have any 18 volt batteries. All I have is multi-volt batteries. And this is just the light as an example. So light is off. When I pull the trigger, push the button, the light turns on. For it's always on. You push the button again and it's on and off, which means it's on and off with the trigger. And then this will tell you, when you hold the button, it'll tell you 2 red lights, which means that the battery is technically full, because this one has full charge. So that is the differences between the 2 triple hammers. On the back, it will also say right here where the battery is, 36 volt cordless impact driver WH36DB. It'll also have your serial number and everything. This one right here says 18 volt cordless impact driver WH18DBDL2. Zero to 2900 a minute. This one right here, this has a date code of 2020-11, 0 to 2900 a minute. Alright, so let's get to weighing this. So I know this video is going to be a little bit long. I was just trying to be as thorough as I possibly can. Alright, so here's the 2 batteries. So this is the new 56 volt, or not 56 volt, the 36 volt model, I'm sorry. This is the 36 volt. It's got the MV up here. This bare tool with the lanyard. It's 2 pounds, 0.8 ounces. 2 bars on this battery. We'll just weigh the battery by itself. The battery is 1 pound, 8.3 ounces. And then the 4 amp hour, 8 amp hour fully charged. This is the larger battery. It's 2 pounds, 2.6 ounces. We're going to pop this battery on. I do like between Makita and the Metabos, the batteries do not wiggle very much, if at all. That's the one thing I like. So on this one, down here, it shows multi-volt, where the battery indicator used to be, and the only button down here is on. On for the light, on and off with trigger. That's the only difference between them. So you can tell them apart. Push it again, it turns the light permanently off. So with the 2.5 amp hour, this combo with the multi-volt 36 volt unit is 3.91 pounds. And that's a half charge battery. The 18 volt model, so you can tell the difference. There's a couple of key differences. The 18 volt model has this button right here. So no lights show up on this. It's telling me it's got half charge. It's kind of hard to show you guys the way the camera is set up. It's not showing any lights when I push the button, but you know, it's half charge. So the 18 volt model, it is 3 pounds 8.7 ounces with this battery. What is the older or the new one? 3.92 with the 2.5. 3 pounds 9.2 ounces compared to the 18 volt model, which is 3 pounds 8.6 ounces. So this one weighs just a tiny amount, little more. Can also weigh them with the 4 amp hour or 8 amp hour. The multi-volt unit, the 36 volt unit with this battery, it's 4 pounds 3.5 ounces. And the old 18 volt, so technically this battery is an 8 amp hour on this tool. 4 pounds 3.0 ounces with the 18 volt tool. On this tool, this battery is a 4 amp hour because it's a 36 volt tool. So 4 pounds 3.4. What is it again? 3.4. What's the difference? 4 pounds 3.4. Okay, 4 pounds 2.9. So there's a difference of a couple ounces, 1 or 2 ounces. About an ounce and a quarter, something like that. So I do have a bunch of impact drivers. I will be putting them head to head against each other. I do have some bits right here, so let's just grab a bit real quick. This one is not quick collet. You do have to pull the collet forward to put the bit in. You have to pull the collet forward to take the bit out. So the multi-volt unit is just like the 18 volt unit. Same collet, you have to pull the collet forward to put the bit in. Pull the collet forward to pull the bit out. Nothing wrong with that. Turn that off. Okay. Move the camera down, slide this over. So here is both units. This one is the 18 volt because it says brushless in really large letters, IP56. And it has the battery indicator button down here for the 18 volt batteries that didn't have an indicator. And then you have, that's another feature, you do have to pull the trigger slightly to get this board to wake up. On, off with trigger. Third time is off completely. Your speed mode is on the side of both of these tools. Same with the bigger model. The multi-volt model has the MV right here. This trigger feels a lot better than that one. This one's really loose. This one's not as loose. So, speed control is on the side. 1, 2. Power mode. And then self-tapper is the last mode. So those are the two Metabo impact triple hammers that I have. The one I just picked up, which is on the right. Information for the speed. I believe this one has a little bit higher specs than the 18 volt model. And this you actually have to go to the information guide. The instruction manual for that. Okay. Power mode on the one to the right. 0 to 2,900. No load speed. Normal mode as well, 0 to 2,900. Soft mode is 0 to 900. So that's what the S is soft mode. Self-drilling screw mode is 0 to 2,900. Tightening torque maximum of 1,859 inch-pounds, 210 newton meters, or 2,143 kilograms per square meter. Voltage type DC, 36 volt, 18 volt, lithium battery with an 18 volt battery, or BSL 36A118 is a 3.5 pounds, with the BSL 36B18, which is the 4 amp hour, it's 4.2 pounds, which it correlates with what I just weighed. Single phase, 120 volts, 60 hertz, input source. This is if you want to use the adapter, the 120 volt power adapter that you can plug into the wall. Charging current, DC 8 amps. Voltage, 14.4 to 18 volt. These instruction booklets, they do give you a lot of information. Battery remaining power, lights. The battery remaining power is over 75. The battery remaining power with 3 bars out of 4, 50 to 75%. 2 bars of battery remaining power is 25 to 50%. So they came with between 25 and 50% charge. 1 bar is less than 25% blinks. The battery main power is nearly empty. Recharge the battery soonest possible. So if the 1 bar flashes, the battery needs to be charged as soon as you can. Blinks, all 4. Output suspended due to high temperature. Remove the battery from the tool and allow it to fully cool down. And then if you have the last bar and the full bar, and the 2 bars in the middle empty or not lit up, if that blinks, output suspended due to failure or malfunction. This is what I was showing earlier. Always on mode, the light's always on. SW interlocked mode would be on and off. Always off mode, where none of the lights for the light is lit up. Always on mode turns off after 2 minutes. Light on with trigger. So here's the information at the top. The very first mode is soft mode. Just like the older model. You have to pull the trigger to wake this board up, because that's the one interesting thing about it. So if you have 1 red light right there, the first red light, that is soft mode. Normal work tightening short screws mode, or normal mode, would be the second light. So soft mode, normal mode would be two red lights. Then power mode would be the P, or the third light. So these 2 modes, soft mode, 0 to 900. Delicate work tightening small diameter screws, M6 or similar. Normal mode is normal work tightening short screws, affixing plasterboard, etc. Does not say an RPM range. Power mode would be the third light, or the P. Which would be blue. Would be heavy load work tightening long screws, coach screws, bolts. So this, and that's 0 to 2900 RPMs. So soft mode, normal mode, power mode, and then the green would be S, which would be self-drilling screw mode. Self-drilling screw tightening. So those are the modes. I'm 100% positive the difference between this guy and this guy, the 36 volt model and the 18 volt model, is that this one does, I think it's like 300 or 400 RPMs less. And I believe this one's somewhere in the range of like 1600 inch-pounds, and this one's 1800 something. Let's see, 1859 inch-pounds for this guy. This will do a max output of 0 to 4,100 beats per minute, or blows per minute, and 0 to 2,900 max on the RPM. And then this guy, let me look it up real quick for you guys, WH18. WH18 DBDL2. This one would come with these older style batteries. So that's the difference. This would have came in a green case if I didn't buy it bare tool. And it comes with these little black batteries. So that's the difference. These batteries do not have a battery indicator on them. The multi-volt batteries do. So this guy does 1,832 inch-pounds at 0 to 4,000 beats per minute, or blows per minute, and 2,900 RPMs. So these two units have the same RPM range, 0 to 2,900 RPMs. This one, the 18 volt, is 0 to 4,000 blows per minute, or beats per minute. This one is 0 to 4,100. So this one actually has 100 blows per minute more than the 18 volt model. And the 18 volt model's 1,832 inch-pounds of torque, compared to the 36 volt model, which is 1,859. So you're gaining 30, about 27 inch-pounds more torque on the 36 volt than the 18 volt. It's not much, but it might be a little bit extra when it comes down to it, and you need that little oomph. I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer, or make the video much longer than it already is. This is my 18 volt. This is my 36 volt. I hope that I covered the differences. This one, the 36 volt model, the brushless IP56 rated sticker is kind of one sticker right here, and then it says multi-volt right here, MV. There's no battery indicator button right here anymore, only the light. This switch is the same on the 18 volt model. Brushless is a lot bigger. If this is not a sticker, it's actually embossed into the rubber. This one is actually, the IP56 is pushed out to the far right instead of in the center. And this one is a sticker. And then this one has the battery indicator for the old 18 volt batteries and the light. That's the difference. Nice little kit. So I'll put this one back on. Battery it came with. These two batteries came with this tool, the case. And this is the other model. So I'm going to put the box back up here, or the case back up here if you guys want to see it. So we'll end this video. So this is everything that it came with. Right here. There you go. this guy, I'm going to move the scale. The old 18 volt model right here with the bigger battery. So this is everything it came with, including the instruction booklet. And then the box. That the whole kit came in is right here. So that's gonna do this video, guys. So here is the old 18 volt model I put to the right. Here's the box for the 36 volt model that I just picked up that we're doing the video on right now. Here's the new 36 volt model, hard case, two 2.5 amp hour batteries and charger. I'm kind of glad I picked up this case because I only had one multi-volt battery. I only had the 4 amp hour, 8 amp hour. I didn't have any 2.5 or 5 amp hour batteries. These definitely look a lot nicer. Definitely more compact. With the 2.5s, the 4 amp hour, 8 amp hour sticks out a lot more. The nose is a lot more. This slope is a lot shallower. This one kind of slope is a lot steeper on the smaller battery. So I'm glad I picked it up. I'll be probably more than likely picking up the hammer drill soon when I can get a hold of it. There wasn't any in any of the 3 lows that I went to in the last couple weeks. I am going to be picking up the multi-volt 36 volt hammer drill, and I'm more than likely going to be picking it up with these 2.5 amp hours. That way I'll have 4 of those, and if I want any more of the 8 amp hours, I can always just pick up another 8 amp hour. I do plan on bringing to the channel the new plunge router, the 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch, call it plunge router. That's a multi-volt router. I might just buy that as the kit just to get the 8 amp hour, 4 amp hour instead of buying a separate battery. I do hope the information was helpful. There isn't much differences between specs. This one has 1,000. This one has 1,000 impacts per minute more, or 100 impacts per minute more than the 18 volt model. And this one has literally like 28 inch-pounds more torque than the 18 volt model. There isn't huge differences, but hope the information was helpful. I do appreciate you guys sticking around, checking out the video. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Smush the bell notification icon for future updates. Go check out my Amazon affiliate links, my Acme Tools affiliate links, my DJI Electronics affiliate links, as well as my Ohio Power Tools affiliate links. One last thing, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers, all of the non-subscribers, all the people that just watch, all the people that use the affiliate links. It helps a ton. The channel paid for this kit right here today. So me getting paid by YouTube, you guys watching the ads, or any little amount of ads you do watch, it does help, does allow the channel to pay for tools. No longer am I physically paying out of pocket for these tools. The channel is paying for them. So I'm going to be picking up some wood with some of the money from the channel, and we're going to be putting these head to head with as well as hammer drill. I'm going to be doing hammer drill testing, the impact driver testing. They're all going to be put head to head against DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita 18 volt, as well as the Makita 36 volt. Some of the 36 volt tools, as well as we're going to be putting it up against, which the Makita would be the 36X2, which is 2 batteries. And we're going to be putting them up against also the 40 volt tools from Makita as well. And we'll probably even do the 12 volt from Milwaukee, as well as the 12 volt Extreme from DeWalt. So if you guys are interested in any of those things I just stated, you guys might want to smush the bell notification icon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!